So I actually have a list now of all the shit that they've worked on. There's a lot of licensed shit, but otherwise the only things of actual mention that Hal's made are the Kirby games. They made a couple Pokemon games, and they're listed as having made Earthbound, which I think that was Ape Inc. So I'm not sure if that's the same or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, just for my argument. But yeah, they haven't worked on a whole lot, which is weird considering they're like one of the more well-known video game companies, I'd say. Efficiency.
You can do it, Kirby. You could do it. I believe in you.
You can do it.
That bomb is getting dangerously close.
Run, Kirby, run! You think ramming right into the bomb would probably make it worse for yourself, but okay.
Nah, it's okay. I'm good. It's perfectly
I like
safe.
that Kirby constellation.
I love how this.
Flying cars in space!
I love how this level uses taking over the halberd.
Yeah, it does. It's a weird usage of the song, but I'll take it.
That's because the last level was the regular halberd theme.
True. I just don't remember the halberd being made of stars.
It's a good final level theme.
Yeah, it's a good final level theme. I'll give it that. Jake, you have hammer. Jacob, you have hammer.
I do have hammer. Oh.
Oh, I'm hit. Mayday.
I'm hit. Whenever I see that, I think of Star Wars. I don't know why.
Well, we are in space, and we are probably gonna end up fighting stars eventually.
Traitor!
We're riding on the stars right now. They're currently fighting themselves. They're just doing it very slowly.
You know, with all these stars all in the same spot, you'd think the black hole would form.
Probably. All these stars, but we all know Kirby is the star of the show.
Kirby of the stars.
So you think you can dance Kirby?
Nope.
Oh.
See, I was making a reference to the Japanese name of Kirby right back at you.
Oh, I thought you were just referencing a random fucking show or something.
Well, technically I was.
Oh, well, like an actual, like, fucking...
No, it was not relevant
competition
to the conversation.
Yeah. I thought you were referencing, like, a competing show. I don't remember what, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there's an episode of Right Back at You that was something like that.
Probably. I want to see Kirby dance with those stub legs. I love all the drawings.
He does all the time at the end of the levels, you idiot.
I meant like a legit dance. That's not just
He does the moonwalk.
Does he do the moonwalk?
He does the moonwalk a lot in those dances.
I
He
guess.
does. He also does a lot of like shuffling and stuff.
Why are you using mirror?
Because I can.
Okay. Oh, you can stick up Cook too. Okay, then I guess that makes sense. It is kind of a screen. He just punched Kirby in the dick. His non-existent dick.
He just punched me in the dick.
Why? Why is he keep... Jesus Christ, Jake. It's a Kirby game.
Look, man, Kirby games get surprisingly brutal near the end.
No, they don't.
Hey, you'd be surprised.
No, they don't.
I don't know. Dangerous Dinner always gives me shit in Return to Dreamland.
What was that one again?
The final level, the fire levels.
Alright. I don't remember that giving me that much trouble.
No, Kirby games are like they have the whole entire perception. You're like, oh, it's always easy. And it's all like they're easy to pick up, but like usually finishing them can be a bit of a challenge. Like it's definitely like below average still, but like
the true arena maybe, but I don't see.
It's usually below average on difficulty, but like I don't know.
These shouldn't be dying more than once per level.
Yeah, I get reckless when I play these games because like I get the perception of, oh, it's so easy, I won't die. It's not gonna happen.
You were gonna say you don't get hit, weren't you?
No, I of course I get hit.
It's so easy, I don't get hit. That's why
it's like Mega Man X. Like you just get reckless after a while, don't you? Because you get affluenza.
Now in Mega Man X, you keep fucking dashing forward because the game encourages it, and then an enemy flies in from the corner of the screen because go fuck yourself.
Well, usually if you have like 2 heart tanks, that doesn't mean shit unless it's X3.
It's still fucking obnoxious and kills the pacing.
Well, typically the armor upgrades remove. Typically the armor upgrades remove
They don't remove
knockback.
bad fucking enemy placement. Are we fighting computer guy again? I wanna fight computer guy again. Yay! It's like the best part of this game. I still don't get why this is like the most highly regarded Kirby game, because a lot of the more recent ones seem a lot better than this. Bye!
Wrecked.
Okay then. Oh no! Oh, bye.
160. Dead.
So long. It's the most interesting boss fight in the world. I'm getting. This reminds me of Mother 1 for some reason. I don't know why. I think there's a dragon enemy in Mother 1.
Yeah, maybe.
Like a boss.
It's also like the random RPG battle in Super Paper Mario.
That too.
That's one of the best parts
Defeats
of
all
the game.
enemies. Exam score.
I need that.
I will take every single exam score I can get. Greediness points.
I already have that stat maxed out.
You know what these pellets are? Love pellets. Segue into
In this world, it's Kirby. In this world, it's kill or be killed.
Suck or be sucked.
Oh, Kirby lives by the mentality of it's kill or be killed.
Suck or be sucked. Can that please be a porn name now? I think that would be very good. Also, God.
Hi, how are you, God?
Why does
He has
God
a
have
cat
a kitty
face.
face?
No, it's not God. It's just.
This was the internet before the internet.
It's not God. It's this. It's robot.
Robot God.
Well, remember in? Have you ever seen the episode of Futurama where God was just
Robot Devil.
a robot galaxy?
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is like one of the most beloved Kirby characters for some reason, and I don't get why. He's just kind of there.
It's because it's disturbing.
I mean, he looks fucking creepy and cool, but you know. I guess that's more than most of the other bosses have, though. Like all of the other villains.
One of those random frames that Kirby went through was like the snorkel.
Hey man, how do you think he's breathing in space? He needs to use a snorkel every once in a while, otherwise he can't breathe.
Because it's a dream.
Is it a dream?
It's Dreamland.
Let's go get Mr. Dream. He'll probably fix this. Remember that guy? And no one likes from Punch-Out?
Because people have Mike Tyson instead.
Exactly. He's
so
white
touching
Mike
the ground
Tyson.
hurts you.
Wait, what? Okay.
Touching any object hurts you.
I guess.
Well, it's kind of like you're flying a plane. I think touching the ground without like meaning to like land would not be good.
No landing gear.
Nose diving into the floor isn't a good idea in a plane.
Probably. To be fair, I don't think a lot of this would be good for a plane. Like moving at like fucking a mile an hour. I don't think that'd be very good for, you know, getting off the fucking floor. A lot of Kirby games have this little shooting section. I don't get why.
It's just tradition. It's been around since the first game.
I guess. Well, like, no, it's usually the final level nowadays, because I know in the first game it was like the third boss or something for a random reason. But yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of old games back in like the NES and Master System era had random shooter levels for their final levels. Interesting gameplay.
This is a pain in the ass.
See, it's funny because we're gonna be doing this exact same thing when we actually go to record some more. Fuck, I forgot the game's name. It goes to show how much I like it. But yeah.
Record on what?
When we go record like the 2 episodes of that indie game I recorded.
Oh.
Somewhere elsewhere or something.
Somewhere out there.
Yeah, somewhere out there. Somewhere elsewhere.
Go home, you're drunk.
I probably am at this point. You got a game over in Kirby! You got a game over! Oh, never mind, he had to show over.
Why did I leave this in?
Why did you leave your life in? Kick.
Why am I still allowed to walk on this earth?
I've revoked your Let's Play license like 30 times now. At this point, it's a bit futile, I guess. So do you die if you hit these things, or were you just low on health?
Just take damage.
Okay. Also, why are we in Star Wars?
Why was this like the last area in Gunstar Heroes?
That too.
Mode 7 Force.
Exactly. I think there was also an area like this in Metroid Prime, except there was like, you know, an actual alien in the middle. Oh no, we killed God.
It's not even God. It's just cat face in the sky. It's the giant cat face in the sky.
Ceiling Cat? Is that you?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a robot clock god.
The song is really good, by the way.
It's a good song. We really shouldn't be able to just stand on this floor, all things considered.
Well, it just looks cool.
I guess.
A lot of Kirby final bosses have the floors where it's just scrolling for no reason.
Yeah. It's weird.
Doesn't Nightmare have that?
Yeah, and Nightmare has that. I remember that. I don't know. You think the floor would cause you to slide to the left or something?
The floor is lava.
Keg. You probably could beat all these bosses without hitting the floor.
Probably not.
I don't know. It'd be hard as hell, but you probably could. You know, losing your power just from getting hit in this mode seems really fucking arbitrary. I mean, I know it probably would have taken 2 seconds to code it in so that didn't happen, but... Also, look at his fucking face! Oh? It was to lead you into a false sense of security so he could block!
I'm gonna use my personal favorite ability, probably.
Ninja?
Yeah. Although I think like Plasma and Hammer are usually stronger and probably better for fighting and Kirby
I'll
games
take
in general.
fighting any day of the week.
Well, yeah, Fighter's pretty good too. But like, I don't know. I think, well, no, then like, Fighter's obviously one of my favorites too.
I like Ninja. It's just not very good for dealing with bosses, just because it has very little ways of doing a lot of damage at once.
Ninja's pretty good in Squeak Squad, actually, for bosses.
Is it? I know in Triple Deluxe when I was trying to do the fighting mode, it was a fucking bitch to kill things, to kill other enemies with Ninja, just because it doesn't have a good way of fighting people.
Well, if you get close to him, you can use that wave. If you use that wave attack, it's good.
Yeah, that thing was how I ended up beating it, just from spamming that, but it was still a pain in the ass otherwise, because that's like the only good way of dealing a large amount of damage, other than just spamming needles from the other side of the room. Fucking dicks, man!
In Squeak Squad, basically, you throw a single shuriken, and it's not as fast as throwing the knives, but it does a lot more damage than the usual. So I think that's probably my favorite ninja ability.
Well, I'm fucking sad it's not like that in Triple Deluxe. Triple Deluxe is a fun game.
I love this song.
Sounds good. Massacre Sakurai.
Mashed potato Sakurai.
Keg.
No, it's not mashed potato Sakurai. It's mashed potato samurai.
Keg. It's still weird to think that Sakurai is not going to work on the next Smash game.
Yeah.
It's surreal. I don't know. We'll finally get classic Dark Pits someday.
My friend said he wants to make an Undertale video where it's just him fighting Sans. And like it's like he's like, this is Smash 5. Mashed Potato Sakurai said he's gonna spend a lot of time working on the game balance.
Keg.
And like as he loses his Sans more and more, it's progressively gonna say like this game is shit, basically.
I hope Smash 4 doesn't go down the drain at some point. I know Brawl sure as hell did.
Well, that's because Brawl is basically an inferior version of Smash 4.
Yeah, pretty much. A lot of the problems that Melee had carried over to Brawl, although they definitely fixed some. But Smash 4 just kind of cut the shit. And
Smash 4 also looks way more visually appealing. And it's not just from the graphic, it's just from like all like the hit sparks and the the graphics style, how every like attack has a blur now.
The more cartoony visuals of Smash 4 definitely benefited. Because I didn't think Brawl looked bad necessarily, it just looked very dull-ish. It looked better than Melee still, but that's not hard to do. So
I don't know. Honestly, it's hard for me to play. Like, although I will play Melee and Project M because I like, because I can actually do tech skill stuff and I can play with Evan.
The hell? Okay. That happened.
I'd say that it's always weird playing them because there's no red lightning and there's no hits.
Ledge guarding still exists.
There's no hit sparks. There's no
I hate the fact that ledge guarding exists. That was the worst fucking thing. And fucking wave dashing, but I've said what I have to say about that.
Well, that's because you're bad and can't do it.
It's
because you're bad and can't do it. I'm pretty sure if you could do it and actually know how to use that,
I still think it's stupid.
I don't see why you would think it's stupid. It's just
because it looks stupid and it makes the gap between people who want to get into it and the people who are fucking hardcore, have no lives except that.
It's not even that hard.
It's obnoxious to do, and the fact that there's no proper air dodge fucking
air
kills
dodge
it
towards
for me.
the ground.
It's not even just wave dashing. It's the fucking air dodge in general that bugs me. But I've said what I have to say about that already, because Melee just gave you very few options when you were trying to get back to the stage, which is why I like Brawl and 4 better. Melee, you got knocked off the stage, you were pretty much done because of ledge guarding and
not really.
Your lack of ability to dodge things.
Not really. Just don't go for the ledge.
Well, no, but then you try to get above them, and then they jump up and hit you back. At least with Smash 4...
That's why you gotta mix it up.
Well,
Melee is mostly a mental game.
yeah, I guess.